Hey, change of location with Corey. Hey Corey, he's busy right now. We are at Toothsome Emporium at Universal because we've been meaning to come here for like, I don't know, a year now. They have a sandwich with chunk vegan steak, which neither of us have tried. So while there are plenty of options on this menu, from avocado bruschetta, there's a risotto, there's a sandwich, and then there's also a milkshake, which I'll just show you a picture of the menu. We're just gonna get the sandwich because we both really want to try it, and that way we aren't too full from everything else. So this is at CityWalk. You don't have to have a park pass to get here. It's super easy. I do recommend making a reservation though, because this place gets very busy. So let's check it out. We have our food. All right, so this is the Tooth and Blue. So it's a chunk vegan steak with portobello, and it has vegan blue cheese on it. And I'm trying to remember what the sauce is. Do you recall what the sauce was? It's a roasted garlic aioli and tomato jam.
That's exactly what I said.
And then, so it comes with fries or a salad, and then so we upgraded to truffle fries sans Parmesan cheese, because like, if I can get truffle fries, I'm gonna get truffle fries. Corey got to eat his while I was taking photos and videos since we're not sharing, so he said it's very good and I'm excited to try it. But I'm gonna try a fry first because I can. Good crisp to them. They could be more truffly in my opinion.
I agree.
But they are very good. I will happily eat those fries. Usually anymore I don't even bother with fries, so. But these I will eat. Whenever I think of truffle fries, I always think of Abracadabra at the boardwalk, because we used to always get the truffle fries there.
There you go.
All right. I made the dangerous choice of wearing a white shirt. This looks very juicy. Juice, juice. All right. Wish me luck. This has a really nice texture, a really nice flavor. At first, I kind of had the like, you know when you bite into like a Beyond Burger and it has that like Beyond taste? I get like a hint of whatever that is, but this is not like a Beyond product by any means. So I don't know if it's like whatever the flavor source is or whatever, or the coloring or something. This is really good. It's very, very saucy. Like I said, the bite was really nice. It like tore off. I was a little nervous about this because when I did eat meat like 2 decades ago, I never really liked steak that much. Like I will eat like the little steak bites and stuff like that, but I was a little nervous about like steak. This is good AF. We were looking at, because Antojitos has it at tacos, and Corey and I are like, maybe next week we'll go get those. I'm very content. I will note, I don't like blue cheese. I don't really notice it at all. So, okay, well I will take another bite.
I didn't get any blue cheese until like my second or third bite. It's definitely in there.
I guess I should say, I know it's in there, but it's not like the overwhelming flavor of it. Like, sometimes I feel like blue cheese can be very just like aggressive, and this is like, it just like adds to it. So if you're like me and you're kind of like, I prefer not to eat blue cheese, I don't think you would be upset to have it in here. But if you hate blue cheese, like I'm sure you could get it without it. So, we'll get Corey's opinion.
I did this earlier, because you have to wait to eat food, come listen to your videos. So it falls apart pretty easily in a good way. By itself, I feel like it tastes more like jerky, even like the Beyond Jerky, than like a steak flavor. Like the Impossible steak, I feel like nails that flavor, but it's still really good. Yeah, it's almost like jerky flavor, but maybe it's because of the tomato jam and stuff on there too. But it's easily eatable. Like it just falls apart when you try to eat it. I was kind of worried about that, but for not having steak in over 20 years, this is an amazing product. So like, see all this little stringies on there. So, and then when you even in the sandwich, it had like everything combined. You can kind of like have that steak texture still, even though it's like pretty soft. It's like not a very firm product, but the tomato jam, like I got all that blue cheese. So I had a couple bites of blue cheese, so that might be a little, I love blue cheese though. That'll be a really good bite for me. This sandwich with all the chunk steak we never had before is amazing, but the combo of flavors is like perfect, and I will come back for this. First time here, not my last. This is an amazing sandwich. This is delicious.
I'm gonna say this before I eat too much of this, but like I said, I was never a big steak person. There's a restaurant, I think it's at Royal Pacific. I need to check on Universal Orlando Vegans to confirm, but I'm like 99% sure it's at Royal Pacific that offers the steak. There might even be another restaurant here at CityWalk, but it's like steak is like steak. For me, that would be like a pass. Like, I don't need that. I liked the idea of coming to try this one because it was in a sandwich, and so like if I don't really like steak, at least there's like all these other like accoutrements to it. So I think the idea of trying the taco at Anahito's would be really good because it's got like a crema and stuff like that on it. It's supposed to be like barbacoa. So, but you like steak.
Yeah, we were a steak family
when
we grew up, and this is awesome. The only critique I have is like the texture is perfect. I just want the flavor of the Impossible steak here, and it'd be like the perfect product. But this is an amazing product. The texture is almost spot on from what I remember 20 plus years ago. If you're in Universal, this is like a must try. This is an amazing sandwich.
An amazing sandwich. It's a chef's kiss. All right, so a chunk of my chunk fell out, so I'm gonna try it just as. So what you were saying, it reminds you of jerky when it's just as is?
The flavor, yeah.
All right, here goes nothing.
Steak texture, but then like jerky flavor.
Yeah, I definitely like it better with the other, with the things with it.
I don't think I would get that as like steak.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, again, I didn't really care for steak that way. Maybe if it was like seared, if it offered like a slightly different texture, maybe. But with the sandwich, very good. You don't notice the mushroom at all. What were you saying about the sandwich? You can't taste the steak? Is that what you're saying?
You don't notice there's so much going on. And even when you eat it by itself, it's kind of jerky tasting, right? But you don't notice, it's not a strong flavor by itself, but in the sandwich you don't really notice that flavor, but you get that texture. But you have the aioli, jam, and the blue cheese, and the mushroom, because I guess
And arugula.
Arugula. It was so wilted on there, can't you?
All you really notice is like the sauces.
And
like
the
all
cheese.
the blue cheese, yeah.
I had a lot of blue cheese on mine, which was awesome. Yeah, you don't really notice the flavor of the steak, but texture-wise, it's like perfect. But this,
I mean, he clearly hated it, right?
I feel like I'm like being hard on the sandwiches. It's perfect as is. And it's like I never had chunk. My friend that we were talking off camera. I think the last time I had steak was 22 years ago. So to me, the texture is very close. Obviously, it tastes more like turkey than anything. So I don't know if by itself it was thicker, even like a big thing of turkey. I don't know. It was actually seared. But in this situation, it's like the perfect product for it. But yeah, it's not, so if you're not like a huge steak person, I think you would like it because when you eat the sandwich, there's so much going on.
I'm not a big steak person.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like not overpowering. So I'm just rambling at
It
this
reminded me more
point.
of like a burger, but with a different texture.
But without the burger taste.
Yeah. But like
You even notice the taste at all.
thick patty of something.
But texture-wise, it's just like this. I mean, I obviously showed you. It's that kind of stringy, like kind of the steak would be. I love the sandwich. It's good. It's not like I don't like it, but I love the sandwich.
We'll get back on it.
I might get one to go.
No, we're getting falafel. I can't see anything. It is very bright out here. I need it to be known, I'm wearing white. I didn't get anything on my shirt. We're popping into Islands real quick. There should be the holiday dessert at Croissant Moon, so hopefully this will continue so I can show you that real quick. But yeah, that was delicious. Okay, so I have the very, I kept saying it wrong when I was in there. A very Christmas chocolate bar. A very chocolate Christmas bar. I kept saying very merry, and Corey was like, it's not very merry. He's waiting for a falafel sandwich. They have a falafel sandwich in there now that's vegan. So he's gonna take it with him to go because he has to go back to work and I don't. So here it is. I have no idea what's inside this. Oh, chocolate on my fingers now. It's got sparkles on it. I don't know if the camera picked that up. But it's very pretty. It's got a little like whipped cream topping on top too. All right, let's discover this together. You ready? That's not gonna work. Okay, that's. Okay. I'm gonna use. I got an extra fork for Corey's brownie, but. Alright, we got it. I thought I was gonna break the fork. That was coconut! Surprise! Alright, now that I actually have to touch this, I have to sanitize my hands because I used the card reader. And people are gross year-round, but especially during this time of year. Because despite my Halloween shirt, it's December. Alright, we can see it. Oh no, God. Alright, inside, hopefully I can't see anything. There's coconut in it. There's coconut inside this. Ah!
Like an almond joy.
Look, Corey got falafel.
I didn't just eat chunk steak sandwich either.
He's taking it with him for work. Okay, this is not at all what I was expecting. I guess when it says it's a very chocolate Christmas bar, I figured it was gonna be all chocolate. Surprise. I love coconut though, so at least there's that. But I don't know how I'm supposed to eat it. So the bottom has like a crust to it. And then it's just chocolate covered in coconut. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this now, so I guess I'm gonna go ask for a to-go container, which all they have are these massive ones. So I guess mine's just gonna slip and slide around in there. But delicious, offered for the holidays. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for just chocolate, but it tastes good, so I don't care.
Right. Coconut bar.
A very merry coconut chocolate Christmas bar. No, that's why I'm saying it wrong, because of the coconut.